Yo, what is up everybody? Suburban Legend here, bringing you guys today a gameplay commentary talking about Advanced Warfare's place in history. That is the history of this storied franchise. How does Advanced Warfare stack up to all the other Call of Duty games ever made? Is it the greatest of all time? In this video I will reveal my thoughts on that topic. First of all, is Advanced Warfare the best Call of Duty ever made? Let me just answer that, get that out of the way right off the bat. No, it is not. However, I do believe it is the best. In my opinion, it's the best game made in the last 3 or 4 years. This series, definitely the best, obviously on the new generation of consoles, since Call of Duty Ghosts was universally regarded as not a very good Call of Duty game. But this game is much better than Ghosts, and in my opinion, it's also better than the last several generations of this game combined. So, why do I feel it's such a good game? Well, first of all, let me backtrack a step, and what do I feel is the best Call of Duty ever made? I still think Call of Duty 4 is. Modern Warfare 2 as well, the first 3 or 4 months of it before it got absolutely destroyed, and that studio kind of collapsed and failed to ever put out one patch for that game. Otherwise, that game would have been up there as well. And I also think Black Ops 2 is also up there as well. But other than that, you know, this game is right up there. I'd say top 3 for sure. So just because of the innovation they put in this game, the exo suits, all the futuristic weapon attachments, it's just a lot of fun. You know, a lot of the new Call of Duty games, I don't mess around with much of the attachments. I generally stick with my tried and true attachments, you know, the red dot sight, the silencer, the extended mags. But in this game, excuse me, I find myself actually playing around with a lot of the attachments, as well as the exosuit abilities. I think I'm using what am I using here? The tracking grenade or something like that in this game. This is actually the first time I've ever played this map. I'm just kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off, seeing what I can do, playing some Kill Confirmed. But not only that, but the game modes in this game are very good. You know, they have 2 new game modes, Uplink and Momentum, which are absolutely amazing. Momentum is one of my favorite game modes of all time in the entire history of the Call of Duty series, and they finally brought it back. For those of you who don't know, it's essentially used to be War in Call of Duty World at War, and it was a hell of a game mode, and then pretty much just disappeared from all Call of Duties forever until now. They finally brought it back. Really not sure why it took them so long. I mean, there was pretty much an outcry in the community of some of the original Call of Duty players that were actually still playing around in Call of Duty World at War that wanted to bring the War game mode back, and I guess they were just holding that card in their back pocket till now, till they decided they really needed it. But honestly, I've been sniped less in this game than I ever have in any Call of Duty game in history. Now, that's not to say there are no snipers, but I just haven't been sniped much, hardly at all. I feel snipers are at a pretty big disadvantage in this game, but we'll see how that holds up going forward. I guess that's pretty much usually the case in the first couple months of every series, of every new iteration in this game, until the snipers, you know, 4 or 5 months in, they really pick up their skill level and start to just dominate the gameplay. So we'll see how that holds up. The thing about snipers is they literally only use snipers for 12 months straight. So every day they get a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit more used to the weapons. So whereas most players, you know, mess around with LMGs, SMGs, assault rifles, switch it up quite a bit, you know, mess around with some rushing gameplay, mess around with some slow-paced gameplay, mess around with riot shields, you know, players like me, I mean, we mess around with everything, whereas snipers, if you're a sniper, you literally only snipe. So that's the thing, is they get better every single day, so we'll see if that holds up. But it's promising so far. I haven't been sniped too terribly much so far. And also, the camping. Of course, camping is still in the game, you know, especially when kill streaks are ever involved. But in this game, I tend to see less camping than normal because of the exosuit abilities. There's really not much of an advantage to camping anymore when I come flying around the corner, turbo boost your ass. But you know, the camping has been toned down a little bit too, and I think part of that is also one of people's biggest complaints is that kill streaks suck ass in this game, and they do. But on the other hand, nobody looks at the positive of the kill streak, you know, kill streaks sucking, and the positive is that less incentive to camp for kill streaks. I mean, that's literally the reason people camp, is for kill streaks, or to raise their kill-death ratio. I think it's mostly the kill streaks though, but if kill streaks aren't even worth using, what's the reason to camp? I mean, shit, I was watching Market J's video the other day. He said he doesn't even run kill streaks. He just literally turns off all the kill streaks, puts on more weapon attachments, extra grenades, perks, whatever he wants to do, overkill, and just runs around and kicks ass, because honestly, the kill streaks aren't even worth it in this game, so that's a good thing. In my opinion, the kill streaks suck, so less incentive to camp. And I haven't heard anyone put that out there yet in a video, so anyways, let me know where you think Advanced Warfare's place in the history of this series is. Is it your favorite game? Is it the best in the last few years, or is it the best ever? Leave me a comment down below. Peace.